for the crystal gems.
Hey guys, up Jacob here once again, and welcome to a little list. Now, you might have heard of shows that everyone talks about, mainly the ones that I have heard this year especially. I hear a lot about the shows Steven Universe and Gravity Falls, both of which I've checked out. Gravity Falls was okay, but just last weekend I'd never watched anything to do with Steven Universe. A week later, I've seen them all. I've seen all the ones that are out now. It is one of my favourite things that I've ever watched, one of my favourite shows. So, why not do a top 5 of my favourite episodes? Because there are a lot of them. So, I guess we'll get to it. Number 5. Rose's Scabbard. So, the basic plot of this episode is they find Rose's scabbard. You know, the scabbard is that little thing that you stick your sword into. Yeah. They find that, and that sort of brings back all tearful memories in Pearl's mind. So she decides to take Steven to her mother's sort of armory place, which, from another episode, Steven has already seen. And this starts to weigh on Pearl a bit, because she was the only one who had ever been shown this place, and now all of a sudden this person has been shown it, and she feels like she isn't trusted! And then she gets all pissy inside the house and gets upset with everyone.
Yo, you're not the only one who misses her. You can't understand how I feel. None of you had what we had.
She probably just wanted to protect you like everyone else.
What do you know? You've never even met her.
So Steven chases her through the portal and basically almost dies trying to find her. Isn't that just a fun episode? Number 4. On the Run. So this episode, basically, Amethyst and basically the plot of this episode is simply Amethyst and Steven run away. Amethyst feeling shit because, well, her friends made her feel shit, and Steven just tagging along. They start to get on one of those trays with the hay bales, those, and they start to go. But when Steven is going to turn back, Amethyst takes him to kindergarten. Guess what that looks like? That? No. It looks like this. A place where gems get made. A terrible place, as well, as this series has been made sure to say. And as Rose been made sure to say, much to Amethyst's pissed offness. And then they start off one of my favourite fights in the series so far. This episode was just brilliant. Made me laugh a couple times. And it really hit you in the feels!
I hope you can forgive me. You're the one good thing that came out of this mess. I always thought you were proud of that.
Number 3. Cry for help. So as part of this episode, all the media outlets, like television and all that, start to get affected when Peridot, sorry I always get that name wrong, when Peridot starts to send out messages about warpads and all that message bollocks. Yeah. So they find it, they track it down to a tower that they decide to destroy. And they destroy it by Pearl and Garnet fusing, because they really don't trust Garnet and Amethyst anymore. But yeah, Pearl and Garnet fuse into a showbiz bitch, and they destroy the tower. Then Peridot, question mark, rebuilds the tower, and they have to destroy it again. Then Amethyst and Steven decide to go and catch Peridot setting up the tower, and instead see Pearl doing it. This, well, gets revealed. I guess you could say it was already revealed. Well, Pearl admits this the third time when they go round, and then...
That's why I couldn't see us finding Peridot.
Wait, let me explain.
You've been fixing the hub.
It really was Peridot. The first time?
You tricked me.
No, we just needed a reason to fuse. I just wanted to share a few more victories with you.
Those weren't victories.
Wait, Garnet! You know, we're so much weaker than you. Fusing with you is like our one chance to feel stronger.
Don't defend her. Peridot is out there somewhere, and Pearl's been distracting us with nothing.
Garnet.
That's enough!
Okay, I just loved seeing Garnet get annoyed. And this actual, annoyance spans over 4 or 5 episodes. It was a very good one. Number 2.
believe in.
Now we're getting into some of the good things. Lion 3, straight to video. Now, the first two episodes that had Lion in it, they were pretty good. But this episode was great. This one, I think, was the first true episode that had me just laugh out loud. And that was at this moment.
Me? Nothing. I was just, well, you know how I always say, I like to watch you sleep sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean often.
Okie dokie, it's time for everyone to leave Steven alone. I'm a growing boy and I need some rest. Lion, that means you too.
I love it. I still love looking at that. So, this episode is the lion keeps sleeping on Steven's face and he realises he can actually put his head into the fur of the lion. So he does this, has a little explore, and he ends up finding a bunch of shit that belongs to Rose. And if you haven't seen the show, Rose is his mother. So he finds a sword, I think. I can't actually remember that detail. But he also finds a broken flag, and he even finds a video of her and Greg, in which Rose tells Steven through the video exactly that she was going to give up her body for him. This episode hits right in the feels and is also hilarious. And now, my favourite episode of the show so far.
That's why the people of this world believe in garnets,
Amethyst and Pearl.
And Steven!
Sworn to the Sword. This episode to me is fucking amazing. It has some funny moments, but it's not massively a funny episode. It has a lot of feels. I love saying like that. There's a lot of feels in it, and as well as that, it has my absolute favourite song from the show so far. Do It For Her.
Deep down, you know you weren't built for fighting, but that doesn't mean you're not prepared to try. What they don't know is your real advantage. When you live for someone, you're prepared to die.
The plot of this episode is Steven convinces Connie to let Pearl give her sword fighting lessons. So it starts to go well until Steven realises that Pearl has pretty much been teaching her that in battle she doesn't matter at all. Steven matters, she does not. And the main theory has been that a lot of the shit that Pearl says is how she felt when fighting with Rose. That Pearl did not matter and it was Rose who did. So Steven decides to help Connie fight, and it is just a great, especially this moment. And there were still some pretty funny jokes in there relating to the other episodes.
Set! Do you wish to engage in combat? Yes!
Steven?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Reflex.
I love that moment. But yeah, this is my favourite episode from the entire series. And hopefully there'll be more good ones, because Season 3 is still airing. And it's only just barely started. And as well as that, well, Season 4 apparently has been confirmed, and I think Season 5 has too. I can't wait. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye!